Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Davis. Tries the right with a quick throw. There's a pass ball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Beavers. And they grab the early lead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. And now from the pistol formation. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. A quick juke to get free. That's good for a first down near the 40. Answer, it's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Prescorn.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He shreds the tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He's past the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. The Beavers pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Beavers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle.
And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Wallace. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First and 10 play coming up. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Great move in the open field. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The Beavers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about it.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push and get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
And a low line drive, ugly punt. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Beavers will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Davis. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovery by the defense. Headed the other way. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Bringing pressure on the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Beavers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Davis. Receiver makes the grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up, schematic.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Slides to avoid the big hit. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team brings him down to the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they'll run it with the draw play. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. It's QB sneak. And the Beavers will try to keep this drive moving. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the turnover.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator playing. In the second half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? To the air, it's Davis. Snags a quick throw. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a draw to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game home just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Beavers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. Returner choosing to field this one. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Looking downfield, it's Davis. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work in the 44. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance.
This try is no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lions. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. High completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Back to throw. It's Davis. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the defense look slow that time.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid.
Ball to 29.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout or they check him out. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's two separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They've had these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The back's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Beavers have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw over the middle. And he pulls in the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Scanning the field, it's Davis. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed